Ese.
Hey, Steve, how are you, mate?
Hey, bro, look at that. Munoz, 89 in the background.
That was the number, right?
That was the number. That was the number. You know, like my WhatsApp just goes, "Hey, you need an update." So, I'm joking. Literally now, it's like, oh, man, what's going on? Hey, there's Carl. Carl again. Carl Hines has joined us again. I wonder where he is now. He's originally from Germany, but he joined on
It was on Friday, wasn't it?
Yeah. When did we last catch up? Friday. Ow. Good stuff. Hey, Carl, where are you now? I think Carl said he was driving back from Spain to Germany. No, he's in Croatia.
Yes. Are you still driving, Carl?
He's got a travel show going.
He's good.
He's very good. Very good. Must be in the fruit part of Croatia. Anyway, mate, Monday night. It's good to just get together. Prost. Cheers. That's non-alcoholic beer. It's just, it's it looks like it, but it's non-alcoholic.
Are you having a sneaky drink, are you?
Yeah, non-alcoholic. That's all.
Yeah.
What's that? Claudio building sets now. Anyway, so as you can see, Claude and I are bored, bit shitless, and we said, let's just get together, keep trialing this catch up.
Having a bit of fun.
Bit of fun. Anyway, yeah. What did you get up to on the weekend, man?
Let's keep experimenting. Oh, mate, just what did I do? I worked, and then I watched the Brownlow. Did you watch the Brownlow?
Yeah, I did.
We're not talking footy, but we're talking hockey. But yeah, the Brownlow.
Yeah, I know. Good on him. Good on Ollie Wines. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's going to win? Who's going to win on the weekend?
Look, I don't know. I know that you're probably going to go for the D's because you mentioned last time you were breaking it down. Remember, you were breaking it down about their team and how they were playing as an actual team.
Yeah.
Look, I don't know. I reckon it's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be a good game. But I don't know. I think again. Look, I would like the D's to win.
Yeah. Well, 56 years, whatever it is. I know when the Cats finally won in whatever it was, 2007, it was like, oh, the monkey's off your back. You just don't care where they're playing, how they're playing, just bloody win the game.
Yeah.
So I feel for them, those guys. And they are good, but the Doggies, man, I love that game that they played on the weekend against Port Melbourne. It was epic. Sorry, Port Melbourne. So
Port Adelaide.
Port Adelaide. That was epic, man. It was epic.
Yeah.
I loved it. So anyway, Yeah. Oh, Al saying Wallabies had a miracle weekend. Yeah, I missed that game. I wish I'd watched it, but anyway. So, dude. Oh, they played. They played. I think they played South Africa.
Did they?
I think so. Yeah. And they won.
Yeah.
But apparently, it was pretty good. So anyway, yeah.
What were you gonna say?
How'd you feel after Friday? We caught up with Al, we caught up with Jorge, we caught up with Dave, a few chats.
Yeah, no, it was good. Actually, it was good. It was interesting as well, to sort of hear what Jorge had to say,
Yeah.
Interesting, it was good to have the guys from Stafford, to sort of come and have a last, hurrah, so to speak, and Jorge was saying that it was good that a few of the guys came out of, not come out of the woodwork, but they haven't been playing for a while, a couple of the juniors and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They haven't been around. It was good for them to sort of come back and,
Yeah.
get involved and stuff,
I think they had their first training at Digi on Sunday. It's either last Sunday or it's coming up this Sunday. So that'll be good. Yeah. So they're going to try. I could be wrong, but I think it was like every second Sunday that they might be training there, which would be good for them. Get them going.
Yeah, because it would have been, it'd be good to sort of see if those guys will come back, you know, the ones that sort of come back for the last game.
Yeah.
It'd be good to see if they come back and, you know, they can continue, you know, because, you know, Hannah's doing a good job there with coaching the seniors, I believe.
Yeah.
Was saying.
Yeah. Got a heap of girls, though, too. Heaps.
I know, that's good.
I think it was about 10 or 20 of them. There's just heaps of them. That's good.
That is good. That is good, yeah.
Hey, speaking of rinks that closed, Townsville.
Yeah.
So Townsville closed it, I think it was the end of July.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So poor buggers. And Ghetto's been having them training out in what they call the cage. So I think that's
that's right. I've seen that, yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. So I was talking to Serge just on chat the other night after Friday night, and I said, mate, we've got to get you on and just have a chat about what's happening in Townsville, because we've got to support those guys too and see how we can make them just keep playing until hopefully a solution comes in, you know?
Yeah.
But it'd be good to hear what's going on, you know? Because everyone's asking that question, what's happening? And so let's like Jorge did, you know, let's share it. Let's find out what's going on.
Yeah, I know. And it was good to get some bit of insight, you know, from Jorge and stuff like that. And I was quite, you know, he's played a little bit of hockey, you know, he's represented Chile as well. But, you know, one of the highlights he was sort of saying in Australia, obviously, playing with Stafford, was playing a couple of the, you know, Australia Cup and couple of Champions Cups. And then you were sort of teasing him for cleaning the floor the other week. He wanted to clean the floor, yeah. No, but it was good, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Well, you know, we've got the Australia Day Cup. When is it? 21st to the 24th next year of April?
April, yes.
Yeah. Had a chat with Rowan the other day from New Zealand. So that's all positive and things. And speaking of New Zealand, so what we want to try to do this Friday, because we're still in lockdown, we've got nothing else. We've got nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Spoke to Russell Clark from New Zealand. All right.
Rusty.
So Rusty's going to join us on Friday, 7:00.
Oh, beautiful. Good. That'll be a laugh. That'll be good.
Yeah. So I think he's the ladies' national coach as well. And it'll be good. Yeah. So it'd be good to get his perspective on what they're doing, what they're focusing on, what are they thinking for the World Roller Games 2022. So anyway, that's Friday.
That's Friday.
And he's a laugh, so he'll have some good input for us to, you know, hear what's going on there.
Yeah. No, that'll be good. That's good. That's a good get. That's a good get.
Yeah.
And we also had Dave. You know, I was actually wrapped that Dave was on. You know, came on, said hi, and he sort of, you know, talk a little bit about what was sort of happening and that last game and stuff like that. You know how.
And did he say that now that he has a little bit of time, he might get involved in a bit of administration? Did you hear those words come out of his mouth?
I don't know if it were the exact words, but you know what I was going to tell you? I mean, there was a bit of engagement from there, and he was, you know, passionate. It's good, you know. I mean, it'll be good. In all seriousness, it'll be good for him to sort of, you know, keep that momentum going, or that passion that has sparked up again for him. Yeah. Because, you know, Dave Collins is good for Queensland, man. He'll be good if he can get involved in some way.
Yeah. I worked with Dave quite a bit, 2014 to 17, I suppose, and it was a hard gig for him because, you know, like all the gigs, you got to dedicate your time, and it's hard to get everyone engaged and whatnot. But he had leagues up and going. They had the Skate of Origin going. They had the, you know, we even have the TransTasman, obviously, in southeast Queensland and stuff like that. So he knows what it takes to get stuff happening. But it's just hard. It does take it out of you because there's so much effort involved. So if he does come back, Dave, and we want you to come back into admin, just get around him, guys. You just got to give him a little bit of help here, a little bit of help there. That's all you need. And there's one thing. Thanks. Just say thanks. Don't dispute it. Don't get upset about, well, you know, my team. Just say thanks. It's just hard. It's just bloody hard, you know, to make everyone happy. So anyway, So that was good. I think Dave might have had a few beers too when we caught up. I think we kept him in the waiting room a bit too long.
I know.
He had a couple of beers.
He's just knocking. He was just knocking. Come on, let me in. Yeah. And your phone decides to update. So no, yeah. So that was that. Yeah, no, it was good, because good value. So he was passionate and stuff like that. But so yeah, no, it was good. Like, I mean, I got a few messages and stuff like that. When was it on the weekend? It's a couple of private messages. He's sort of saying, it's good to sort of see a bit of, a bit of talk, a bit of shit talk, But no, it's good.
We've got a lot of those people in the sport, so we've got to bring some more on.
I know, just have a laugh. Just have a laugh,
I know. Stories.
Yeah, so
did you see? I was looking back through the stats, but we had Victorino from Portugal, obviously Carl from Germany. We had,
but he was in Croatia at the time, though. Was he in Croatia?
Yeah, we had a couple of guys from India and whatnot. So there's just interest in hockey around the world, man, which is just awesome, And there's interest in what we're doing in Australia. So we've just got to make sure we just keep promoting it because it's good. Why not?
Exactly. Why not? Yeah.
Hey, speaking of around the world, the 2018 Asian Games, well, that was about a week ago, 2 years ago, wasn't it? Or 3 years ago, the anniversary?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, we should know that because we were there, but I got quite a few messages about that. Oh, guys, it's the anniversary and you did well and it was all this and it was all that, So, yeah, man, 3 years. I saw a couple of photos of Al sleeping on the floor as well. Got to dig those out, Al. They're very funny. Yes, 2 years ago. Was it 2 years ago? Was it?
Yeah.
2009. No, it was 2018.
18. So it was 3 years. It was 3 years ago.
Yeah.
17 was Nanjing. 18 was Namwang.
Yeah.
And the last World Roller Games.
Yeah.
But no, it was good. We had a bit of bit of feedback and stuff like that. Did you get much feedback at all? I mean, I just got a couple of messages and stuff.
Yeah, I did. Same. Just got a same saying this is good. It's just good to have a bit of a chat, and it's just good to share some information, and just open it up to the community and see who wants to get involved. And that's, as you and I know, man, that's our intent, right? Let's just get involved in that chat. And and have a few laughs on the way, mate. That's what we're about.
I know.
Yeah.
And we're pretty good at enjoying having a bit of a laugh.
Yeah.
So you were saying, like, I mean, we're probably gonna start having a bit of a conversation and stuff like that. It's good that you got Russell for next week. Or not next week, at the end of the week. At the end of this week.
Yeah. They've been quite active in New Zealand still. I mean, they've got to stop-start a little bit because they're in lockdown at the moment. I think they come out of it tonight, or Auckland do. But they're still doing it. I follow them quite closely, and they've got squad trainings and they've got clubs and they've got nationals. They have these, weekend competitions and stuff. So I think that they have taken the opportunity during this last couple of years to continue to grow. I was talking to Ro the other day, and I think he said that, and we'll hear more from Russell, but I think he said that there's a couple of clubs that are like 20, 30 juniors, like under the age of 16.
Oh, wow.
That's good. Yeah. So that's really awesome. And if and that puts them in good stead, right? Not for this year, not for next year, but the year after as well, over and over and over again. So, they're doing something right. And, from what I can see, it's just because people are just getting involved,
Yeah. And we've got a few messages here. Just wanted to, what have we got? Well, we were talking about Al, Carl. We've got James Murray.
James good old James Murray. Rabs, is he still on?
Not too sure, but he's, how you going, Rabbit? He just made a few comments there, but you know who else is on? We've got people watching from Barcelona in Spain.
Oh, yeah, who we got?
Jordi and Esther Pop.
That's Jordi Senior.
Yes.
That's Jordi Poblet Senior.
Correcto.
All right, mate.
Jordi.
Practice your Catalan. Practice your Catalan.
Oh, mate, don't put me on the spot.
Tanca la porta. Wow.
Yeah. Jordi Poblet Torres, if I remember that was his name. And we got Serge on as well.
Serge.
But no, yes, I know. Yeah, actually, now did we have anybody? No, there was nobody from Spain on Friday, was it?
No, we had. No, we did. We had Paco. So Paco from Barcelona was there.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
There's Jordi. Yeah. Saying hi.
Yeah. Enjoying the Coca-Colas.
Yeah. So, well, Victoria's looking like we're out of lockdown at the what? Did you see? It's like end of October.
Mate, look, I mean, all I know that I don't know. It's about 5 weeks. It's going to be about 5 weeks when things are going to ease off, but there's still going to be restrictions. And I think that was around the 4th of November, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's probably another 5 weeks or so. So they're going to ease restrictions. So there's going to, they're going to start opening like shopping centers, retailers, and all that type of stuff. So I don't know what's going to be like for indoor sports.
Yeah.
But but that doesn't stop us from being able to train and get together and just keep the engagement. So we don't have to do it over the phone or or over the net like these. Hopefully we can have a bit more of a face-to-face catch-up with people.
Yeah,
absolutely. Give it that human element touch.
Yeah. Now, I hope we can get something by the end of the year, because I know that from a Victorian perspective, there's a heap of interest just to get out there and play, right? Just get some games going.
Yeah.
Now, have you noticed that today they had the finals of the World Skate Inline?
Yeah, inline. Who was it? Czech Republic and Canada or something like that? The finals? Yeah, it was in the finals, I think.
Yeah, right. Okay.
And I think the Czech Republic won, or I know Canada didn't win.
Yeah.
But if I was Czech Republic, yeah, they did. Yeah. I mean, like we touched on it on Friday. Like, World Skate is just like going ahead. Like,
yeah. Hey, did you? I wouldn't mind picking Jorge. Was you there? Jorge mentioned that there's no qualification process.
Look, I mean, yeah. I mean, look,
he said Jorge, you heard that from Spain. From South America.
From some of the players and the national team, or someone that knows, has mentioned to him that in South America there is no qualifiers for the World Games. Yeah, but
so is that official, or is that from the streets?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. You never know. But looking at the current situation that we're in, and looking at the way that they're playing, we mentioned they had the inline worlds and they've had the under 17s and under 19s. I'll say they're probably just going to go ahead with the championships and make whatever adjustments needed.
Yeah.
I reckon. I mean, if they start, some kind, I don't know whether it's going to be possible for everybody to be able to attend, but I mean, it just depends how behind the 8 ball they're going to be.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it depends how much hockey. Well, we'll find out from New Zealand, but we know that we don't have much hockey at all.
I know.
At all. So, it'll be good to find out from New Zealand at the end of the week whether or not, what are they doing to make sure that they stay, on the tip of that wave, because, I mean, the wave's going to crash and we're just going to end up being behind it.
I know. We've got to make sure that we stay up to speed on what's going on. And I know that we're in COVID and all the rest of it. I know it's tough. Actually, here I'm just going to share this. Maybe I was already sharing.
Were you sharing? Are you?
No, about to.
What are you putting up?
So this is World Skate's Facebook.
Oh yeah.
Righto. So where are they now? So they're in Italy. They're all drinking. They're having a good time.
Yeah.
Which is nice. There's Sabatino in there. So yeah, right. Gold medal. You're right. Actually, you were up to speed. Jeez, that surprises me.
Come on, mate. You know that I've got inside info.
I know, mate. You're like really tapped in. So Czech Republic versus Canada. You know what impresses me? Like India's there. Like everyone's there. I'm like, the only country is not Australia and New Zealand, I would imagine.
I know.
Everyone else is moving around the world.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's just amazing. So then who came third? Is that Spain? Or is that Italy?
That one there.
Like Spain, doesn't it? The bronze medal inline. Yeah, that looks like Spain. Yeah, that's Spain. Spain came third in inline. Now I know we're roller hockey nuts, but not inline. But the point is, they're doing stuff, you know.
Yeah, no.
That guy could probably do with a bit of an extra few, few yo-yo tests. I don't know if he'd make the yo-yo test.
extra sit-ups, a couple of extra sit-ups. Too many butifarras, man.
He's been on the Batata Bravas, mate. This guy. How do you get in the national team with that?
I don't know, man. Look, I mean, he's just probably like relaxing, man. He was just not flexing. Oh, so they played Italy. So they would have played, obviously. So Italy would have come fourth. Yeah. Hey, where in the street is that Magoo's watching, man?
Is he?
The Magoo, yes. The Magoo's back.
Oh, all right.
How are you, Reese?
Give him a couple of questions. See if he responds.
Come on, interact with us, Reese. How you been, buddy?
Reese is our previous Australian goalkeeper, Asian Games medal winner.
Yes, that's right, Reester.
Yeah, actually, he's taking a bit of time off.
Yeah, he's good. I just got back to training. We went back into lockdown.
Ooh, dusting off the cobwebs, Magoo.
Yeah, still playing field? That's a question for you, Magoo. The Pink Panther. Put it up, man. Put him up since we're interacting with him. Picture of the Pink Panther. My time off didn't involve doing as much other stuff as I would like. Okay. So you just like kick back a bit, did you, Magoo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got my 10 weeks of field hockey. So yeah. No, I totally understand. Tough. Well, mate, it's good, mate, that you're back. You're back having a hit, and hopefully we can get some games going soon, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I totally understand. So so what's next then, Claude, for us?
That's a good question. What is next?
Well,
on Friday, are you meaning for this?
Yeah. Sorry, keep going.
No, yeah. Well, on Friday we're going to have a chat with Russell. Talk everything New Zealand, I suppose. Yep. I mean, like you mentioned earlier, he's looking after the girls, the ladies.
Yep.
You know, and he's always good value. So we'll have a bit of a chat, just sort of see what stories he's able to share with us and let us know, you know, how they're tracking and you know, so maybe we can see how they can help us or we can help them. Yeah. You know, we've always had that relationship with them, but it'll be good to have a chat with them.
Yeah, I'd like to see. I mean, they've got a dozen clubs, maybe, or 8. You know, we're in similar sort of boat. We've just got to work more strongly with them. Continue to do that.
Yeah.
So that we have the competitions that we need, right? We just have to.
Yeah.
So it's got to make that happen.
Yeah.
Now, I want to throw an idea out there, and that's about having a chat to the club presidents, trying to get 2 or 3 of the club presidents on this call at the same time. You know, get Jamie on, Cookie, for example, Charlie or Daniel or Ghetto, whoever it might be, right? Let's get them on and let's have a chat and see what's going on in their world.
Yeah.
Just figure it out. I think we're pretty well tapped into what's going on, but not everyone else is. And it's just nice to share stories about this is what we're doing, what we're not doing, etc. So I think that would be good. Don't you reckon?
Yeah. No, that'd be good.
What do you reckon people want to hear about from each club, though?
I reckon, it'd probably good sort of like what is a bit of a struggle, maybe, if they're struggling a little bit, or what are they struggling with? What are they facing? And how are they coming out of it? What are they using? Or what are they doing? Or how are they, how are they making this crappy situation to the best?
Yeah.
So that'll be probably good because you'll be able to sort of share some ideas like that.
Yep. Yeah. Everyone's being challenged, right? So, we obviously do stuff on the Melbourne side, and Morty must be doing stuff on their side, and obviously now Stafford have got to do stuff on their side, and even it's a good story where it's coming out of Townsville. They're going to the cage. They're going to a bloody cage every week. They're, the cage. We've got the shed. We've got the cage.
We're going to turn into bloody MMA fighters.
I know.
From the shed to the cage.
And then we've got, you've got those, the kennel. Who's got the kennel? Is that what the Warrnambool guys are up to? Actually, Timmy Edwards was online a bit earlier on. We've got to get Timmy.
Yeah, we've got to get that. Yeah, we should get one of those guys from Warrnambool to see how they're going.
Yeah, Timmy sent me a couple of pics a little while ago, about a month ago. I had a bit of a chat, and they've half built the rink. The rink's ready, half there. They've got the rink, half of it's got the barriers up, the other half is still coming. So I'm not sure where it's at the moment, but he had to just make a few changes and a few movements and stuff like that. It was coming on. So we're going to make sure we catch up with that, because Warrnambool's another great location.
I know.
Yeah. So
did we have a Victorian club championships there once in Warrnambool?
Yeah, we did. I never went down there. Didn't they call it they had a nickname for it down there? Oh, what was it called? Oh.
What was what called? Is it like the championship? Or
the nickname of the venue in Warrnambool. It was I can't remember what it's called. But anyway. That's like a Kelly Belcher question. You'll know the answer to that. There was some
Kelly. Brendan will know.
Yeah. Anyway, there we go to Warrnambool. So
that'll be good. That'll be good. We can put it out there. We make a bit of a couple of calls maybe, and we can see if someone wants to join us and just let us know what they want to share with us. So that'll be good.
Yeah.
Like you said, maybe we can get someone like Cookie's quite accessible. Cookie, maybe Jamie Reid.
Yeah, Jamie seems really passionate back in. He's got a lot of stuff going. He sent an email out to a number of people the other day about all the stuff that he's working on at the clubland.
Yeah,
and that's good. That's really good. So he's rusted on hockey guy, right? So he's just going to keep doing stuff. That's the story we've got to share. So Jamie, you're probably not online at the moment, but at some point, get online, see your story.
Well, he's probably 3. Is it 3 hours difference?
2 or 3, yeah. Got the mullet. Bring the mullet along, man. No problem.
I know he's going to shake it. He's going to shake the mullet.
Yeah. Hey, do you know that Terry also got his World Skate International referee accreditation?
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, that's really good.
So he's finally recognised. So where are we at with that? Remember, is that he's just able to do what? Remember, there was all different levels.
Yeah. My understanding is that there was, I think they call it the elite, and they call it superior or something. Anyway, there are 2 or 3 levels. But what that enables him to now go to the Asian Games and be a referee there.
Yeah.
And then from there, over a period of time, he can then referee the World Roller Games.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Because
So,
remember, you had to get all these. You had to click all these tiers. You had to, earn enough points, so to speak. No, it wasn't. It wasn't a point system. People are going to say it wasn't a point system, but yeah, just using it as an example.
Yeah. So we've got to get Terry on to talk about that, because there's been a couple of rule changes. You can kick the ball now, and as long as it's not your advantage and stuff like that. There's a couple of little nuanced rules that just came out in the last 3 to 6 months. Yeah. So there's a couple of little things.
I mean, you said, what a second, you said kick the ball.
Yeah. Or direct the ball.
All right, I was going to say, I mean, it wouldn't be in such, I don't know. I'm not across it.
Yeah.
I would have to read it. And that's one of the things too, that's sort of like, English speaking countries sort of get lost in their interpretation.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm doing what the rules told me.
Yeah, but that's not what it means, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, you know what I mean, yeah, because we've had discussions with referees and all that type of stuff, and even in Australia, but I'm talking about overseas, and what they mean is one thing, but the interpretation says another.
Yeah.
Or the translation, I should say.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, when you sort of say, I mean, it wouldn't be a kick. I'm assuming that it'll be that the ball will probably just be able to just hit your skate, I would say.
You can redirect it, but something along the lines of, as long as it's not in the direction of your goal or something like that. Yeah.
And the only thing would be about redirected, it would be if you're in the skating, running skating motion, and the ball just happens to hit your skate and it goes forward or to the side or to your advantage, that's obviously, you would think, see, here we are opening a can of worms, because some people are going to say, you guys said.
Yeah. On the Steve and Claude show, or the Claude and Steve show, this is what was said. No. We're just saying, we just heard about it.
We just heard about it. And we're just trying to come to terms of what that would look like, because it's not football. You're not going to be able to sort of kick it.
Well, back in the old days, 10, 20 years ago, you used to be able to do that in Spain. In Spain, they allowed it completely. Like, you could kick it. You could actually stop the ball. You could put your leg out to stop the ball and then push it outwards, so to speak.
Yeah.
But then they stopped that. But now they've just reintroduced something else, apparently.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's one example of us. We need a bit of a debrief. We need
and that'd be good. That'd be good. I mean, we're still in lockdown, and most of the country's not doing anything at all coming to roller hockey side of things. It'll be good to have a chat with someone like Terence.
Yeah.
And he'll be able to explain, and we can probably, get in touch with him, and that way we can just let people know that, hey, some changes have come up. So then when we finally can actually put our skates on and start training or playing games, we already know. Yeah. We're already advanced. Yeah. Well, let's not wait until we can put our skates on. So then go, okay, guys, now let's talk about, 6 months ago, there was a rule change. You know what I mean? We've had 6 months. Let's just get it out there.
Yeah. And that's what we can do now, right? Nothing's stopping us just even having 5-minute debriefs now. Like, hey, hey, Terry, there you go. These are the 3 things. They're the 3 things.
I mean, was it 3 things? 3 things. Or was it 4 things?
They're the 3 things that we're going to think about, right?
Yeah.
We're going to do it, man. We're going to do it. There's just so much stuff that we can do, without having to wait to get back together to do it, But and who else is worth having a chat with is I want to get Cos Geltos. So Cos is the UK or the England president.
Yeah.
I don't know if you follow England, but they've totally rebranded their website or their Facebook. They've got an academy, a roller hockey academy going. They've got a whole new league happening in Spain, in England, but they're doing a whole new European stuff. They've got about 20 odd junior players and senior players playing in Europe.
Yeah.
So a lot of good stuff, you know. He's got a committee of different people doing different things. So, you know, let's get Cos on and see if we can learn from him as well. Because, you know,
No, of course.
To our credit, being Australians, he's also learned from us. He's taken a few of the good ideas that we've done. But they've made some good progress over there.
Yeah.
And
that's good, actually, yeah.
Yeah. So I think it'll be good. And what else? You know what we haven't heard much from? I don't know what's going on. Is what's happening in New South Wales. Have you heard anything?
No. But I mean,
I don't know. I know everyone's quiet. You can't do much.
Yeah. But I mean, I know there's sort of been in and out of lockdowns and stuff like that. But yeah, probably be good to get someone from there as well, just to sort of, you know, give them a bit of a voice and just see what's happening and, you know, hear them out. Yeah, but I mean, who have we got there? Is it just North Sports?
Yeah. So Errol or Daniel Heaney's, those guys, got to get them on and find out what's going on, you know, and stuff like that. I know
it'll be interesting to find out because I mean they might not have much happening either.
Yeah. I heard a rumor that they'd lost a few of their juniors.
Oh, okay.
But not sure. You know, that was really about it.
Yeah.
But we've got to make sure, you know, that each of these clubs get an opportunity just to be supported and they grow, right? Whatever that might be. Yeah. So we got any other new comments online? Anyone else tapped in for a chat?
I think I mentioned Serge Kutuzov was on. Well, we know Restart, the Pink Panther Magoo is on. James Murray, Rabbit. Ben Bueller's on.
Yeah, Benny Bueller.
Yeah.
Oh, good work. Good on. How are you, Benny? Still playing hockey? I think Benny
Bueller. Is anybody? I suppose. I mean, at least we've got about 4 people watching. Are there any people watching?
Or that includes you and me. You,
at
me,
least,
Al, and then you know.
At least, I mean, we've got Serge, Reese, James. Well, James and Benny are having a private conversation. I'm glad we can help you guys. Help you guys reunite.
Jimmy Blink.
Oh, New Zealand.
All right.
How you going, Jimmy?
Hope Jimmy's doing well. So it sounds like that Digi is the place. I think Rabbit's making comments out there saying everyone in Brisbane get out to Digi. What time? We've got to work out what. Let's give him a plug. What time is training in Digi? That's what we want to know.
Yeah, James. Rabbit, let us know what time is your training at Digi on and what day is it?
Yeah.
It's on Sunday. So Sunday at Digi, we just need a time.
Right.
Ooh, someone wants to watch the rugby, eh?
Brisbane players train at Digi on Sundays at what time? Has he come back?
Nah, he hasn't got back to us.
Well, he's gone off to watch the rugby. The rugby playing on Monday night.
Nah, the grand final. The grand final will be this weekend.
Oh, this Sunday.
Yeah. Oh, but actually, is it on Sunday or Saturday?
Yeah, because the AFL have their grand final. Yeah, they split them. Yeah.
I don't know if Rabbit could hear us, but Rabbit hasn't given us a time.
Hey, whilst Rabbit's coming back to us, when did you wear that 89 top? When you was 89?
That was. Oh, wait a second. Rabbit's got back to us. 5:30 to 7 p.m. So training at Digi on Sunday, 5:30 till 7 p.m. Did you hear that one, Steve?
Yep.
Beautiful. Going back to that number 89, I don't know. I think the 89 came out at in the TransTasmans. Steve?
Oh, look at that. See my little ticker banner going across there?
Beautiful. No, that's good.
Just trying. Yeah. Well, was it TransTasman?
Yeah, I think the 89 came out in TransTasman days.
Is that when we arrived in New Zealand and then you got the phone call and your house got broken into?
Well, that's one of the times. Well, yeah. What year was that? I mean, I don't know. The first time we went back to New Zealand, was you there?
I remember getting that phone call and you going, someone has just broken into my house. Didn't they steal your car and then they stole everything?
Yeah. My car was gone. It was like a brand new car. It wasn't even 6 months old. Yeah, and I was in New Zealand, I remember. I remember I said to you, I said, someone just keeps calling me. And the reason I found it like real odd, someone just kept calling me. And I was like in New Zealand. So I just pick it up and there's some dude on the phone and he's telling me, mate, I just found your bag. He goes to me, I just found your bag outside of my chemist. It's a shop, chemist shop. He was the, he worked at the chemist. And he goes, oh, blah, 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 got this, and that. And I go, all right, cool. And I said, my bag. No, it wasn't the cops. He was just like the guy who worked at the chemist. Yeah. Yeah. He worked at the chemist. So he called me. And I'm just like paranoid. I'm trying to put two and two together and going, what's happened here, Why is my thing? And I first straight away, I thought my kids, one of my kids is probably like gone and they've dropped something or they're missing something and they've got me as a name and a contact and they call me. Anyway, just then I received a phone call that night. Yeah, that same night I received a phone call and we were dining with we were in a meeting and we were dining with some of the guys from New Zealand, and we were having a chat and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
So, and I remember putting it through to voicemail. I sent a message saying I'm a little bit busy, blah, blah, blah. So then another call came up. And then I finally answered. And, I'm being told that the house is being broken into. Yeah.
I'm not laughing. I'm like entertained.
The house has been broken into and it's taken them a little while to realize that my car was gone because they were outside talking to the police. And the police goes, oh, are you missing a car? And they've gone, yes, because I wasn't there, they assumed that my car wasn't there, but my car was meant to be in the garage. Right. And the way they brought it up was because one of the police officers received a message or something saying that my car had been in other robberies. They used my car for robberies. Yeah.
So someone stole your car and then robbed other places.
Correct. Yeah, they continue on. So my house must have been the first one. Yeah. So then they went to all these other places. And that's how they realized. And they go, whoops. Wow. And they just wanted to confirm what was my number plate. So I remember being in New Zealand, checking my photos, and I go, that's my number plate. And they go, yep, it's we can confirm that it was your car used in other robberies. And then
what an alibi you had, right? Because you're in New Zealand, right? Yeah, it wasn't me. I'm in New Zealand.
But the not the funny thing about it, but one of the hardest thing about it is that obviously they used my car for that and they trashed it. They went through red light cameras, speeding fines and all that. I honestly received about 6 or 7 infringement notices in the mail. Yeah. And so that was
I know you pretty well, mate. So I'm assuming that you probably up the value of the car and the items that might have gone missing in your house.
There was nothing, man. It was all recorded.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I'm sure you added a few zeros.
I was adding with
you had a sound system that was worth, not $200, 20 grand.
I know.
Had a Maserati that they couldn't find,
I know. I tried to tell him. I said, "Yeah, was that the Ferrari?"
That's gone missing too. Where's that?
I know.
Oh God, funny. Yeah, funny.
But so it's actually the little banner that you've put up there.
Yeah.
Attention staff and players, training at Digi on Sunday at 5:30 till 7 p.m.
All right. What about Townsville? And Serge, what time are you guys training at the cage? On I think it's Sundays as well.
Is Serge still on?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, Rabbit's gone. It was only a Maxima Claw type of thing. It was. Sundays, 5 p.m. Serge reckons.
All right, 5 p.m. Sundays, guys. And all right, let me just put this in here. Hey, Serge.
And what's the place called, Serge? Do you guys have like an address or a venue name for it?
Look at the detail.
Maybe not. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, yes. So, where are we? Soccer. What is it? You see the Rebels Soccer Club.
The Rebels Soccer Club. Oh, there you go. All right. So it's called the Cage. We've got to get some pics. I want to see. I've seen a couple of rando photos. We've got to get some pics.
Yeah. Have you got anything there? You can probably just put it up. No.
Oh yeah, actually, no. Let's let me just do a bit of a search here for a second. Townsville Ghetto's really good at engaging. I tell you what. Those who don't appreciate Ghetto, they should. He's continuing Friday night Saturday skates. Sorry, yeah, keep going.
No, sorry. What were you saying about Ghetto? I just cut you off.
No, he just keeps the whole club engaged. You know?
Yeah.
I just see him always communicating. We're skating Friday night. See you there. We're skating on Sunday. Arvo. We'll see you there. He's always doing a lot of hard work to keep the club going. You know.
Yeah. That's all right. But I mean, going back to the TransTasman, that was over in New Zealand. Bit of unfortunately that place got robbed. But I mean, then going back to another TransTasman that we had here in Australia. Remember when some of the boys' room got broken into?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I do. That is a story and a half. That one.
I know.
So
you got to give it justice. Got to give it justice. You got to tell it properly. But where was? It was
I can't find it.
Gimpy. Was it Gimpy? Yes, it was Gimpy. Yeah. But the funniest thing about it is, like, you know, not that anything about it was funny, because a couple of the guys lost a lot of valuable stuff, and important stuff. But the funny thing about it was when we were eating, and we see some dude just walking and strutting his thing outside, and he's all decked out.
I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, and he's all decked out in the uniform.
Yeah. And we're in the pub though.
Yeah,
and there was 100 people in the pub, and I remember being down the back of the pub with Tilly and the boys, and we had the night off or whatever it was. We'd finished for the night. Finally sat down. And then the whole senior team plus a bunch of whoever else just exited the pub and said, "Where are you going? Oh, we've got to get this guy." You know, he's wearing Geordie Poblet's tracksuit. Yeah. But it was good. I mean, like the guys did all right. I mean, they found him and they called security straight away, and then they took him in. Yeah. I know it was good. Well, actually, I think I've got Rabbit has sent something through. Hang on, just thinking.
Rabbit has just sent you something through.
Yeah, hang on, I'll share it. I'll share the screen. So.
Okay, so what you're looking for that, Serge was just sort of saying that it's basically a hard court, tennis court.
Yeah,
it's going to destroy some of the equipment.
It's going to destroy some of the equipment.
Yeah, but he's also saying, I'm being a bit negative about it, but he's just probably just stating the fact. But that's all right. He's just stating the fact. I mean, just be aware that if you got an older stick, use your older stick, and don't fall over.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah.
Can you see that? Can you see that there?
Yeah.
So that was a bit of a what do they call it? Citizen's arrest.
Yeah.
Right. That the guys needed to make.
Yeah.
Which was pretty pretty full on. I think they got half their stuff back though.
I know. No, it was a good get. Yeah. As in, like, the outcome of it, like, sort of following the guy and letting the security guards know where it was, it was a good get.
Yeah, I know. the passion of the teams.
Yeah.
Stuff was there.
Did your phone update, Essen?
Yeah, finally. Yeah, I know. I know. But anyway, that was TransTasman there. We had TransTasman in Melbourne. And we're going to do the TransTasman. I don't know what's happening with the Oceanas and stuff like that. I know that we tried to say, well, let's just shelve the TransTasman for a bit and get the Oceanas going. But the Oceanas is a very different competitions with World Skate, very specific rules, and we couldn't do what we do with the TransTasman.
Yeah,
is what we do with the Oceanas. They don't have masters. They don't have veterans. You got to have 2 goalkeepers. World Skate, you got to pay for their referees to come out. There's all these other sorts of things. So it's an important comp, but I'm not sure if we're there yet on both sides of the country. So I don't know. I suppose we've got to work through that in the next 12 months and what that actually looks like. What I do know is that it's good. It's good, the TransTasman, and it gets people engaged. So I'm hoping we do something like that in the future. So it'd be great.
Yeah. It'll be good to find out as well. But when we have Russell on, find out what they're doing and what they're thinking of. What could be next. Yeah, for sure. All right, mate. Well, we're going to catch up on Friday. We've got Russ. What time are we going to catch up? Probably around 7.
Yeah.
Probably around 7. So is Russell going to be? Is he sort of confirmed? So you can just sort of
no, he's
let
good.
these guys, if you want to have a good laugh and find out what New Zealand is up to, maybe tune in on Friday. And hopefully we will too, and we won't forget about it.
I know, mate. Can you send me a text just to remind me? So it sort of gets about Friday, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's a bit like, I'm done for the weekend. Or done for the week working, and then anyway.
You'll probably be about 6 beers in, and you'll be like asleep.
Yeah, I know. But anyway, all right, that's good to see. So, who we got? Any questions or messages on the chat? And guys, keep them coming if you just want to ask a question, or we can ask on your behalf to someone else. I don't know. Who else is on there? We got James, Reese, Crystal, Reese, Crystal is there as well. Yeah. Okay. Any questions?
No questions.
Yeah, okay. All right, mate. Russell Oak says join us Friday. We're good to go. All right, guys. Well, for those who are training this week, enjoy your training.
I know.
And for those who can't get on skate, do training off skates. All right.
Yes.
Well, you're looking pretty slim these days. You must be doing a bit of training. Yeah. Getting ready for the comeback.
89, mate. 89.
Yeah. Drop the tongue.
Yeah.
All right, man. Take it easy, dude. All right. I'll chat to you. I'll chat to you during the week, mate.
Yeah, no worries, mate. All right.
Those who have joined, thanks for joining. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
good luck.
Thanks.
See you guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.